When's the last time you kegged up your beer, pressurized your keg, and realized you have the slightest, most minute leak somewhere, tough to find? I know it's happened to me. And at one time, I let an entire 5-pound cylinder of CO2 run through the keg before I woke up to the realization. Well, today I'm going to tell you how I go quickly through my kegs, and then what I've found that can sometimes save your leaks. When I first get a used keg, unless the person that I've gotten it from guarantees they've replaced the O-rings, I always replace the O-rings. And that includes ones that's on your pickup tube and inlet tube, and the O-ring on the in and out pieces, plus the old giant O-ring that goes on your lid. $3 to replace the O-rings. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Cheap, easy, but even doing so, at times I've found I still have a little leak somewhere. Well, one time I found that it was the pressure release valve. And at the very end of this pressure release valve is a rubber seal. That seal was just ever so slightly leaking. I've also had a situation in which, unless it was hooked up to my taps and to the CO2 tank, that the poppet valve rubbers were ever so slightly leaking. So here's my tip that has saved me many a time. I have found if you get a lubrifilm, food grade, it's transparent, no taste, no flavor, no odors, nothing, and spray it on all of the surfaces that the O-rings are going to contact. That includes spraying it on the ends of your tubes, spraying it around this lip before you put your gasket on. Spray it onto the poppets and your pressure release valve where the rubber pieces are. Just this little bit of lubricant will make the rubber a little more supple, and you're going to find that it will seal a little better, and you won't have that little teeny leak problem that drives so many of us nuts.